Hello and a good morning, good afternoon and a very good evening to you all, the good and the people of the tube. Hope all today, hope you're feeling grand and all is well in your world. Hello there everybody. Today people of the tube, we are diving into the Boss Dual Cube LX. This is very kindly been sent by Boss, so Boss, thank you so much indeed. I really wanted to try one of these things out, and as they be awesome, lovely human beings at Boss very kindly sent me this one. Queenie got sent the bass one as well, so expect guitar and bass action on these things at some point. So I've also called this video part 1 because basically what this was, I want to do this in kind of like a few different bits, because I want to show you just kind of like I've only really just kind of like sat down and messed with this a little bit, and I want to show you some of the sounds I've got out of it. I'll talk about features in a minute. And then the next video I do, we'll go a bit more in depth with it, and we'll talk about the app and stuff like that. I don't actually have. Boss very kindly sent the Bluetooth adapter thing, so you can connect this to your phone via Bluetooth. Because I'm stupid, forgot it at Queenie's house and didn't bring it. So I also forgot to bring the foot switch as well, so I can't activate the looper. Like I say, he's got a brain, but it's somewhere out there, not in there. Anyway, so I thought basically what I'll do is just like, we'll do a kind of quick kind of rundown of what the amp is, and I'll show you like, 9 different sounds I've programmed so far, with 3 different guitars, and just let you hear them really. It's not going to be mic'd up, we're going to use the DI on the back. There is a stereo and mono DI, which is ridiculous. Which is just ace. That is awesome. And it sounds great as well. I've already tested it. It sounds fantastic. So you've also got 2 little speakers. It's a stereo amp if you want it to be. You've got stereo inputs in the top. So you've got a left and a right, or just plug into the left one if you want mono. We're just running in mono today. We're not doing stereo. We might touch on that in the next video. Like I say, this is just part 1. We're just kind of scratching the surface, so to say, in this one. So, on the amp, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different amp types. So, there is an acoustic simulator channel. There's a jazz chorus clean, US combo, which is kind of like a Fender-y kind of sound. Brit combo, which is kind of like Marshall-y Vox kind of sound. High gain stack, which is supposed to be like a Marshall Plexi with channels linked and cranked and sounds amazing. There is metal stack. There is extreme, best channel, and there's also a amp type for mic. If you want to plug a microphone into this thing, that's one you would select, and it kind of like enhances the microphone. Again, I'm not going to delve that into in this video. I'm going to probably talk about that more in the next video. I want to do this in parts, otherwise we'll be here all day, because the amount of features this thing's got, we will be here all day. And then you've also got a stereo in as well, so that's basically if you want to like use a multi-effects processor for everything. You can just left and right into the amp, click onto that stereo in, and it'll basically work like if you're using like a Helix or like a HX or something with stereo like a zoom pedal or something. That's the one for you. Then you've got a gain, volume, bass, middle treble, 3-band EQ, extremely responsive EQ, awesome responsive EQ. Then you've got your effects section. So you've got effects, you've got chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo, and heavy octave. Heavy octave, not just normal octave. Heavy octave. And then you, creepy. Then you have a delay and reverb setting. Then you also have a headphone and record out. So you can record out of this thing, not just on the DI battle front, but on a really cool feature of this amp tube, which I'm going to have to try at some point, is you can live stream with this. So you can put a microphone into this and connect it to your phone. I don't know how that works yet because I'm thick. And you could basically do a live stream where all the sound is coming from this, and it'll sound really good, and you've also got a headset as well, which I'm not so keen on the Britney style headset thing. It's a 10 watt amp. It's 5 watts a side on the speakers if you're running it in stereo. Mono, it's just 10 watts. Built like an absolute tank. Can be run off batteries if you want. The battery compartment is in the bottom. It's Diddy. Like I can almost block it out of my arm. It's loud. Very loud. Could you busk with it? Now, this is where this amp kind of... I don't think it's made for this. I don't think it's made for busking because it doesn't have a microphone to sing input. I have the Street Cube, the Boss Street Cube, Cube Street. Stupid way of putting it, but hey. And that's actually got a dedicated channel to a microphone. This doesn't. You can kind of... You can put like a vocal mic through it. It just doesn't sound very good. It's not really dedicated to that unless you have it kind of set up. Then it's just mic only. You probably could busk with it if you're just playing to backing tracks and you don't need to sing. But if you're a band busking and you need vocals and guitar, or if you're a solo artist and you want to play acoustic guitar and sing, then not really. It's not that kind of thing. And again, I thought I'd do it in in here, in this room today. I haven't done a video in here in ages, and I thought I'd do it in here because this is where the amp's going to be. It's a tabletop amp. You know, if it's not going to be out and about, mine's going to be out and about. I'm going to take it places, people. We're going to do some music on the hills, out in the hills and in the sea. I don't know. Anyway, it's really light. It's just ace. Sounds great. It really does sound great. Anyway, so that's enough waffle. You need to hear it. You don't want to hear this. You want to hear that. It sounds way much better. So, way much better. David Simpson, your English. Every day gets slightly worse. Anyway, yes, so let's talk about tones. This thing's amazing. So, I'm just going to show you 9 little tones that I've quickly dialed in today. I'm going to refine them for the next video. They're just basically rough and ready, kind of like... I wanted to kind of treat this video as if, like, say you've just got the amp and this is your first playthrough it. You're just again messing around, finding what kind of sounds you like and doing that. So what I've got is I've got 3 different clean tones to show you, which I'm going to use a Telecaster for. I've got kind of like an overdriven, kind of bluesy kind of tone, which I'm going to use Mr. White for. And I have high gain sounds, which I'm going to use a guitar with humbuckers for. Probably my Revelation. I don't know yet, though. So then I'm going to show you the variations, because what you have on each channel, so for instance, like the JC Clean, the Jazz Chorus Clean channel, is you have 3 different channels, 3 different settings, presets, so to say. So you can have a green mode, a red mode, and a yellow mode. So you can have one clean tone, another different clean tone, and another different clean tone. I thought, now, and this is another kind of negative from me here, PeopleTube, on this amp. I thought the memory switch gave you 3 different channels, so you could choose to have a clean, distortion, and whatever else. Not the case. You can only choose 3 different sounds from the channel you're on. So you can't have like a clean tone. You can't have the JC Clean, the Jazz Chorus Clean, on the green mode and then go to the red mode and have it as the extreme amp tone. You can't do that. Or if you can, I haven't found a way, and it doesn't explain it in the manual if you can do that. So I'm a bit kind of cheesed off at that one, if I'm being perfectly honest, PeopleTube. I would have much preferred to have a dial where I can save the channel, the sound I've got to it. So if I want to go from clean to distortion, I can, without having to turn the rotary amp type knob, which is a bit silly. And I hope that made sense, PeopleTube. Like I said, I'm just going to explain that one more time again. So 3 amp types, but only on the channel you're on. So you've only got 3, so you can only have 3 different cleans or 3 different distortions. You can't go clean on green and distortion on red. You can't. It doesn't work. The amp's not made that way, which I think is a bit of an oversight, personally. Unless you can do that, and I'm just being thick, which is always very possible, because, again, like I say, ain't much up there. Anyway, that's enough talking. So, for the clean tones, I was going for like a Jeff Buckley kind of clean tone. The overdrive tones, I was going for like Jimi Hendrix, Robin Trower, and for the extreme tone, I was just going for like all and out gain. So, enough further ado, let's make some noise. And again, you're gonna hear the DI, PeopleTube. You're not gonna be hearing, it's not mic'd or anything. So let's go. Over YouTube, so there you go, that's 9 different sounds. I'm actually deaf in my left ear actually, because this is, I don't, way too loud. I had the volume at 12 o'clock and that is way too loud. But yeah, that's my like first little preliminary dive into this little thing. There's so much more I haven't even touched yet, and again, it's because I forgot things, because I'm a clever boy, me. Anyway, this amp is amazing. It's great. Again, massive thanks to Boss for actually sending this to me to mess around with and play with, because it's so much fun. Like I say, next part on this, I will go more into depth with I'll get the app and stuff like that, and I'll mess around with it a bit more. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but I will definitely do a part 2 on this. This is just kind of like, I wanted this to be kind of like a first impressions video, basically. So this is kind of hence why it's called part 1. We will revisit this amp and do more with it, and also I'm going to use it out and about places on batteries and see what we can do with it there. But it's mega. It's really cool. It's like I say, is it loud enough to gig with, but busk with? I don't know. It's probably not really meant for busking. One thing I will say that's really cool about this amp tube is there's an input in the back. There's quite a few inputs in the back. There's the stereo outs. There's the foot switch out. There's USB out, Bluetooth device out, and there's also the loop back. Basically, what that is you can plug your phone into the amp and you can stream. You can stream backing tracks through the amp, and play along to them. I was doing it earlier on with some copyrighted songs, which I'm not really allowed to do on YouTube. Unfortunately, otherwise I would do it. But you can plug them in. You can also do that with the Bluetooth adapter thing. When the Bluetooth's in it, you can connect your phone to it and stream music through it. But really cool thing is, if you don't want to do Bluetooth, the amp actually comes with this mini jack lead, which means all you need to do is plug one end into the back of the amp, one end into your phone. But some phones don't have that anymore, do they? I think it's your iPhone that doesn't have that. And you can actually just stream it through stream it from your phone straight to the amp. And in all fairness, I think I'd be inclined to kind of rely on that more. Bluetooth's quite stable, but it can get a bit disconnecty sometimes. And if you were, say, out and about on the street busking with this thing, if it can busk, I don't know. We might have to test that one. I think plugging it in would be a better thing, just in case you lose connectivity or anything like that out and about. You don't really want, it to go a bit dodgy, lack of a better word, because I don't really trust technology. Anyway, but that's really cool that it comes with that. The foot switch and the Bluetooth device are extras. They are not part of the amp when you buy the amp. When you get the amp, you get the plug socket, you get the power supply. Basically, it's like a laptop charger. You get that lead, which you can plug your phone into. You get the amp and obviously instruction manual and stuff like that, and away you go. Really, it's very simple, very very cool, great, awesome little thing. Really is. I mean, I'm impressed. I really am. Like I said, I want to do a part 2, but again, I'm gonna have to wait for that because you know why. Anyway, so I hope that's come across. Okay. I hope the sounds are okay. I hope you enjoyed this vid for what it is. Like I say, we will be coming back to this amp at some point soon in the near future, hopefully. And we'll dive into it more because we're literally just scratching the surface. It's like a first impressions vid, this. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this vid. If you like the videos I do here, please consider becoming a patron at Patreon. Link to that is down there in the description box, as well as a link to my music on my Bandcamp. So, other than that, oh yeah, another thing. It's built like an absolute tank, by the way. That's going to take some kicking. It really is. That's going to take some kicking. It's got a great metal grill cloth as well on the front to protect the speakers. Very awesome. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this vid. Hope you enjoyed the noises this thing made. Like I say, just preliminary, quickly set up kind of thing. And, yeah, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you again for another one. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening. Goodbye.